some more Apeiron Guild Wars. We're getting hyped. I'm Chief. I'm joined by my man Biku. How are you doing tonight, my sir?
I'm excited as always, and of course, hyped to see some Apeiron fighting. Of course, we're gonna be seeing a ton of action, and of course, there's a lot of things that needs to be, reclaimed. Of course, Ancient Eight taking first place once again, and three teams right now is tied for second. Will the tides turn? Can the top fall any further? And can the bottom catch up? That's what I'd like to see today.
Yeah, we saw Kusei take an L yesterday, knocking Meditate out of that top spot. Daoric moving up as well as Bood Nations. So it was an eventful day one of the week. And today we're going to have some great matches and we're going to be able to see, I'm really excited for the Daoric Meditate match, obviously. Yesterday, Daoric taking it. And if they were to win today, they would move ahead of Meditate, right? So it'll be tough because we did see Yui yesterday, who is their, strongest player. But now the rest of his team gets a chance, to step up and get a dub and put a point on the board.
Oh yeah, for sure. And coming up is going to be Anch, also a really good player on their side from Doric. So excited to see that match. But what we do have coming up is Crypto Inside versus YXZD. It's gonna be Booze and versus Rin today.
Rin, my boy, happy to see him out here, excited to cast his game. He was a up and comer at 8th GG when we started this a while back, and he was always very talented and very hungry. That was the thing about Rin. He was very, very hungry. He was always looking to improve, and he found a new home, and he was the leader on the team. As we saw in the main tournament, he was the top ranked. He was the end game boss. And here he is today. He's going to get another chance to get a point on the board for Crypto Insiders.
Oh, yeah, whatever it takes to quench that thirst for sure. All right. So let's get into that game. But before that, so just to unpack and unwind, we saw a lot of Earthsea ones yesterday. And of course, we saw some games that did have very interesting builds. Also saw old reliable as well yesterday. So I'm excited to see honestly, whatever is to come today. But what are you looking to see today, Chief?
I mean, we did. We saw some feathers. We saw some cold water. We saw some dark fire. There was some variety going through our matches last night. But the problem at the end of the day is the rock and roll beat all of them. Rizia had some incredible games last night with his rapid fire rock and roll at the end of matches. That was insane, dropping 3 or 4 instantaneously on his opponent and not allowing the opponent to move. And just, really showed how some good micro and some good setup into the late game can be extremely dominant. So rock and roll still strong. And I'm hoping tonight we see someone bring out some kind of counter. I'm always going to be hoping for that one person to figure out what they can do to beat it.
Absolutely. But I think looking for the counter right now, they're just focused on getting into the game and using whatever is the most efficient. But when they do find a counter, I guess they would maybe show it at the very end, maybe at high stakes times. Like, okay, this is my secret move to counter you, and you have no way to get around it because all you've been training with is the Earthsea one, and that's the best time to actually do it. That's how I've seen it so far. I've seen it in Axie, in Axie leaderboards and tournaments where they only bring out the big guns in the last few days, and maybe we could see it now. However, we did kind of sort of saw that in the Apeiron Guild Wars playoffs with the Cold Water Ritual. So we could be seeing it now as well. We did see Cold Water Ritual yesterday, but I guess it wasn't just used efficiently.
Yeah, I mean, we could. It's a tough one, right? Because people are out there looking to cancel, gusting and zip zapping and smashing and jumping all over the place. So it's become quite difficult to do any moves where you have to stand still at all. players just seem to be on it, nowadays. So we're gonna see how everything adjusts. Cookie Cutters is one of those ones where it's like it's just not good enough right now because the stun of the rock and roll, right? That just makes it stronger. But like Cookie Cutters it's so cool because it's kind of easy to juke. You have to predict the movement. That's why I think Sunseen enjoyed playing it so much.
That's true.
There
That's
was a
true.
lot of cat and mouse back and forth going on in that matchup. So maybe we'll see something like that, something that is very skill dependent, that takes a lot of timing and micro to overcome the rock and the roll.
The rock and the roll doesn't stop rolling, but that's like, so the difference is night and day. So Cookie Cutter can be canceled by Tailwind, but if you try to Tailwind into an Earthsea 1, you might meet the front of a wrecking ball and you just get stunned and take damage instead. So
That's a good
the
point.
major difference, isn't it?
That's a great point. Yeah, because that's like the ultimate defense, to someone gusting in to stun you, and you're just like spamming your rock and rolls, and as soon as they come in, if they come in the wrong path, they just get stopped in their tracks. Good point. I mean, with Cookie Cutters, it's interesting because if you can get out of the stun but be very close to them still, you do a lot of damage, right? But that is then very next level. But let's see what is going to happen tonight. We're jumping into our first game, and we've got Rin, we've got Boost, and it is game time, baby.
All right. Okay. Look at Rin, Rin and Boo's face cam. Honestly, I think Rin was one of the more expressive Japanese faces, because honestly, with Risha, he doesn't even flinch. He doesn't even take a look at the camera.
Oh no,
He
Rin
makes a really
I
awesome
think
play. Doesn't care.
Rin I think is Russian, and he lives in Germany actually.
I'm sorry, he's Russian. I thought it was Japanese, dude. I'm so sorry.
It's the long hair.
Yeah.
But all good. He's out here. He's focused. He's got his gamer face on. He's got his vape ready. Boost has his camera in the light. It looks like a UFO is floating above his head. I kind of like it. It's got a vibe. And both players dancing around the map, not taking too much damage yet. Rin seems to be up just a little bit of HP. And they're both kind of, just getting the shots in on the apostles and trying to get that apostle down. Boom. Oh, some Caspers coming out. The not so friendly ghosts. I hate playing against that. It really bothers me.
Oh, honestly, I freaking love playing that move because it can sometimes save you some games, because if you have only that, it's almost the same to Risha's multiple balls attack, where you just keep using it and then they can't do anything afterwards. So yeah, because it's like taunt after taunt after taunt, and if you can chain it perfectly, boom, that's a lot. But yeah, old reliable being played by Booze. How would he get around this? And knowing Rin. Oh, this is the one I was talking to you about, Chief. This is the one with the electrostatic rate with the water C3.
Okay, here we go. We're seeing... Oh my goodness, this is so exciting. I want this to go the distance. We are seeing feathers. We're seeing EC5. We're seeing all kinds of good stuff. We're seeing Caspers. This is static rays. This is sick. Let's go, baby. Let's freaking go. But right now, Boost very low on HP in comparison. Rin moving around the outside of the circle and now starting to spam his Caspers, doing a lot of damage over on Booze. And now coming out with the beam, and that is going to be a Schmelty McSchmelterston. Rin taking game one.
Oh my goodness. Earth C5, electrostatic ray with the water C3. What is happening? That is just... I don't even know how that one worked. He just mixed stuff in the pot and just say, ta-da, this is a build. But yeah, a very interesting build coming out of Rin with his honestly, the other two abilities, sure, but the Earth C5, questionable, but I guess it's effective. Maybe his problem back then was trying to erase apostles or trying to stay alive.
That's a good point, right? Is we don't know what his issues have been with his complete setup. We don't know how everything works, right? So that might just be for that apostle damage. It might be for some mid-game healing, potentially. And maybe there's just a certain matchup where he needs that, right? So I understand what you're saying. It seems a bit underwhelming, but at the same time, he's getting some decent value for it.
Yeah, so there's literally little to no potential of actually canceling any abilities here, though. So he's giving up the ability to cancel any cast times, Earth C6s, or Gustwind Unbounds. So yeah, we're not gonna keep counting any type of cancellations unless the enemy oversteps his welcome and stays too long in the Earth C5. But that's never gonna happen if your opponent is smart enough. So he's just full offense, no defense.
Do you think Rin just knew what his opponent was going to bring out, and so he brought something out that he was like, all right, I don't even really need any knockups or cancels against this matchup. I'm just going to go with full aggro.
That's true. Makes perfect sense. But if he does win this one, he still needs to win the next one. But that depends if Booz does decide to make any changes after the fact.
Exactly. And if Booz then goes meta and Rin just also goes meta or has something else in mind, you know what I mean? That'd be really interesting. I would actually love to see that. I think that would be amazing.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so both players getting into the mid game now, and all the apostles are pretty much dead. That was some pretty efficient apostle killing from both players, I gotta say.
That's true, but yeah, it's insane. But the upper hand is still on the side of Rin. He won the first one, gets the snare and the electrostatic Rin. Here's the barrage of those tiny ghosts, of those Bugs Bunny looking ass creatures, and just the zip zap into the Gustwind. Can he go for the jugular here?
Yeah, that was well played by Boost right there. He got out of the multi-stun, and now Boost is on the offensive. He's getting his zip zaps down over and over and over. Rin is trying to use his EC5 to heal and to have a safe zone. It's doing okay, but it's not quite enough. And now with the feathers and Rin sitting in the red, this could be a problem. Oh, and he gets behind the Ray with the feathers coming out. Look at this, Biku. Boost fighting back.
Oh my goodness, he didn't even get the timing on his electrostatic ray. And here's the snare, but what's going on? Is this a disconnection? Oh my god. Okay, so not really sure what is going on right now, but there's no clear
Was that a stare down? Was that a stare down? I think that was a stare down. Oh, Rin's having issues.
I mean, both of them look like they are having issues. But at the end of it, honestly, what I would depends, I guess, on the decision of the dispute. Obviously, there was some discrepancies, especially in that final fight. That was anybody's game. Looking at the situation, all of them like less than a quarter health.
That was an amazing game. That is really, really unfortunate that just happened, because both those players were duking it out. It was going into the final circles. Rin was about to have a decent situation because his EC5 was going to give him some kind of a buffer zone, especially in that last circle, right?
Yeah.
But Boost was on his ass. He was pushing. He had the momentum. He had a good set of cards. And I feel like Boost was ahead there, but yeah, like you said, it was very, very close.
Way too close, honestly. So it's kind of difficult to determine or even give Rin the win automatically, because, like you said, Boost was fighting back in the very end. There could have been anybody, but yeah.
I would personally say they just replay game 2.
Yeah.
If Rin wins, it's over, and if not, they go, they continue. I think that would make a lot of sense.
Absolutely. Makes perfect sense in my opinion, but yeah, it's still under the decisions of our wonderful production team. And yeah. But looking at the start of this game, honestly, I'm very much in favor for this, because guess what? Not a single
give us more. Give us more.
Give us more.
I agree. I agree. Give us more. This is exactly what we're trying to do, is have, new games. That should be reset with this reset of 1-0 favor of Rin. Like I said, very good. That's what I also think is the correct play. I like it. I like it a lot. So I think what we do for the show is we just play game 1. I mean, it's up to the moderators, but if we just play game 1 and, you know, if Rin wins, they can just quit out. It's done. And if Rin loses, then they play again.
Absolutely.
I think that would make sense.
Makes perfect
and then,
sense.
you know, but we'll see. What we do know is it's 1-0 for Rin. They're going to replay that second game that was so close. And Biku and I are hyped because we're about to see some stuff that we haven't been seeing lately. And that's what's up. That is what's up. Doom Roy.
Doom Roy, baby. That is definitely what is up. But yeah, hopefully they can get things sorted out and just give it a go.
And one thing we're sure of is tonight there's going to be no licking the TT.
No licking the TT. I mean, I don't think TT is going to be playing today. I mean, he did already play yesterday, so haha, nudge, nudge, wink, wink.
Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Caught me on a funny one last night. You know, sometimes when you just throw out words and make stuff up, you say things in other languages that make sense. Actually, they actually do. Sadly, oopsie.
Oopsie poopsie. Hey,
Right,
when it
so
happens, it's freaking hilarious. So we love to see that. But
like when you guys all heard me peeing. I'll never forget that legendary moment.
That was a classic.
Do we have that clipped? That should be a clip. That is actually quite incredible. That was great.
Of course, where is the quote unquote clip? Because honestly, yeah, that should be clipped. Where it at though?
Where it at though? Funk Soul Brother, where it at though? Funk Soul Brother, 103.9 Asta FM. And we're back. My Twitch isn't opening. And if I put on my VPN, it's gonna mess everything up. So I guess I'm not watching the stream today. Wait, huh? Okay. Yes. Dumroy. All right, so that is the call, ladies and gents. We're about to jump back into the action. We're about to do the tingy, like, you know, chicken wingies with ranch, the best. That is like my childhood poison right there. And I actually went and I bought some ranch dressing and I brought it back to Vietnam, and I'm gonna get some chicken wings from Noob Nick's place, and then I'm gonna dip it in the ranch and I'm gonna poison my body because that sounds amazing and it's been a while.
Yummy.
You know you love some chicken wings with some good dipping sauce. Chicken strips.
I love it when a chicken strip. Oh my god, I remember I made that joke way back in like high school.
I love it when a chicken strips. That's kind of funny, actually. That's a good one. I like that.
Right?
That's a dumb Roy right there. That's a dumb Roy. Hell yeah.
I'm
I
here
like
all day.
it when the chicken strips. What? I like it when the chicken strips. What? All right. Noob Nick is in the chat. I see the little people, even though I'm not in there. Ghosts and What is Good, Young Goshi, Deranged, Zedek, Elon, Krim, Bins, Run for, Showat, Games Hub, Abaganabagorinja 2, Sharpie. What's up, Brizia, Mr. Benetero, Sunseen, Apeiron NFT, shout me out. There's little people yelling at me from the stage. It's funny. It's Yulta226. Yulta and Young Goshi. Oh yeah, what's up? Zedek 3. You guys are all heroes. You're all legends. And thank you for coming out tonight. We appreciate you. We really do appreciate you. And I think it's actually kind of cool seeing all the little dudes just mobbing, talking. They're actually communicating with us. It's like Twitch chat, but better.
Like Twitch chat, but it's with the people you love. Aw.
Oh, look at you. You're throwing Nility around like she's a toy. That was so rude. Why would you do that to Nility? What did she do to you, man? Okay, how about I want to see you play God. So, yeah, there you go. Put Sunseen in a corner, and then put, like, Rizia in a corner, or put them right out of range of each other, so they're, like, trying to box each other, but they can't reach. Oh, you're dropping bombs? You're blowing up our viewers? Not cool, bro. Not cool. Stars, jump. Everyone, jump. Jump. Jump.
Actually, maybe we could have like a dude royale like right now, since
do it. Do it. Dude it.
Let's do a dude royale just to make things interesting for the next game.
Yeah.
Or is there still time? Do we have time?
Yeah, no, do it. We'll make time. It'll work.
It'll work. All right.
If not, you can yell at me. It's always my fault anyway, so it's
What do you mean?
I've accepted my fate in life. When I was younger, my mom told me, when you start talking to girls, if you just accept that it's always your fault, even if it's not, and you know it's not, but you just play it like it is, it'll make your life easier. And I took that to heart. And 30 years later, I'm like, yep, good advice, Mom. And then I decided, it's almost just easier if you just, it's always my fault. And it doesn't matter. Just, you don't argue as much. You don't get into fights. You don't blame people. You just your fault. It's fine. It's fine. You get really good at it. Just being okay with it. Happy wife, happy life. Yep. Zero understands. He's out there in the crowd yelling, "Happy wife, happy life! Lego!" This is great. All right, so the game is going to start in under 1 minute. So take a deep breath and just hold it until the game starts.
Wait. Just hold it?
Yeah, you just got to hold it. Don't talk too much or you'll run out of air.
Fuck.
Yeah, see, that was easy, bro. Oh, what?
I'm sorry, did Booze just have a haircut midway? What the hell?
Are you okay? Don't pass out. Don't fall over. We just had like a moment of silence. That was actually kind of cool.
No, I'm
all right.
I'm alive.
We are
I'm
in.
alive.
I see what they did. They already went and they did the game 1. So this is the actual score. This is the actual game. This is real. This is as real as it freaking gets, and it's lagging. Is it lagging for you two, or is it just me?
I'm not sure. Can't tell.
Okay. Buffering forever. We don't like buffering. We like buffs, hook us up with a buff. Lego. Lags like a bag of skunks. Lags like a bag of skunks. What does that even mean? Lags like a bag of skunks. I don't get it. That doesn't make sense to me.
Is that a thing?
That's what somebody just said. Nerf WP7. What's WP7?
I am not
Biku?
sure.
You're not sure now?
Wait.
Not sure now? Alright, we're back in the game.
You're right. Obviously, I know. Wait a second. I'll figure it out.
Yeah, you will. You're a beast. So we're back in the game. We've got Rin versus Boost. They've switched sides. Rin is now green. Boost is red. And Rin needs to win one more match in order to take the first set. And Rin has now taken his hand off of the controller again. And it looks like there's more issues.
Is there really?
Wait. Well, his hands aren't on the controller. He's saying things, so he doesn't seem super happy. If I were to go from his body language, I would assume he's not hype.
I'm not sure what is going on exactly.
I'm confused. He's still playing cards. He's like, wow, is he? I feel like if he can play the game with one hand and smoking, like, he shouldn't be losing ever.
That's
right?
true. Honestly, I guess we're just maybe we're seeing a repeat of what happened with Kosei from yesterday. I guess.
Well, but he's still going. He's still
He is
playing.
definitely still going. Yeah.
So maybe I'm so confused at what happened earlier. That was very, very odd. But it does look like Booze still has a lot of apostles on the field, which was not the case last time around. Rin a little bit low on life, but Booze very low on life right here. This could potentially be close. Big Lock trying to get out some desecrated grounds, but being chased by the Zip Zap and some auto attacks. Rin getting extremely low. Both players getting extremely low.
Oh my goodness, he is being boxed outside of the zone. He does have like a happy place with that Earthsea 1, but I guess they're just gonna continue on from here as with one score on each side. But yeah, it was a bit confusing at the time because like we're seeing these players, he's playing literally with just his keyboard, I believe. I guess it was enough for him, or was it just his mouse? So very interesting plays coming out of Rin.
Yeah, maybe it was just his mouse, and he was just like, all right, well, I'm going to take a little puff of this. I'm going to go, like, with my one-handed demand, like, wham, bam, thank you, ma'am, let go. And
Wham, bam.
very interesting. So we've got a 1-1 score. We are all tied up. Booze striking back after taking the loss in the first game. And let's hope that we can hop right into the next one. How is the screen quality for you? Is it good, or is it just me, or is it you as well? It's super pixelated for me currently.
Yeah, it is. It is. But yeah, interestingly enough, I'm seeing like, so why is there a dancing lolly on the screen? By the way, like,
yeah, I see that too.
This part of the game.
That's funny. He plays with that? That's hilarious. Really? That's
I'm
what?
sorry. Rin has that plays with that in his screen. Okay.
I am seeing all kinds of new things today. Competitive gameplay with people using one hand and smoking, dancing little ladies on the side of the street. Look at it. He's got no hands on the freaking. He's not using any hands again. It's insane. Yeah. And he's still like doing damage and hitting shots. Wild. He literally uses one hand half the game.
That's why he's goated. That's why he's Rin, man. Honestly. So yeah, one-handed gameplay once again in the middle of the match. He has the time to actually take away for that of his vape. Yep, that's Rin, man. And
that's pretty cool.
It is definitely pretty cool. You love to see it.
I just assumed that he quit when he took his hands off the keyboard.
For real?
But nope. Well, the first time I was really confuddled.
Confuddled. That's a word.
It is now. It is in my reality, at least. So as the confuddling continues and the pixelation station becomes the pixelation nation, I see Rays coming out of Rin. He didn't get any hits, though, on Booze. Booze is running around. His screen just died. What is going on right now? This is such a weird series. Not only are they not using meta, they're not using their hands.
And
one of them's not using
proper
his camera.
Internet either. I think they're fighting this all in 3G.
Wi-Fi 3G, this is insane. And oh my goodness, what is going on? This is wild. So they're both really low, and it looks like Rin's about to die.
Yep.
But I'm not sure because I can't see the HP. But they're both really low. And yes, there it is. Booze comes back and takes the first set.
That just happened.
That was real. That was real life.
Cool.
Okay.
Anyway.
Okay. Booze After a lot of things, Booze comes back with a quick little reverse sweep right there. That was pretty impressive. I wonder if
Very
Rin wins
impressive
if he
indeed.
uses two hands the whole game.
Imagine what he could do if he actually played the whole game with both his hands. You know, would be crazy if he did.
Yeah, absolutely. Crazy. And oh yeah, I can't read the words of the little people now. So sorry, chat. I love you. I love you guys. Love you guys. It's probably Vietnam internet. It's not the best. Let's just say we'll go with that. We'll go with not the best. A shark probably bit the cables in the ocean. That's what happens once a year. If you guys didn't know, it's always the same shark too that bites the same cable because it's the same picture.
Damn.
Imagine
That one
it's
shark.
wild, right?
Yeah, that's wild.
And yeah,
definitely.
yeah.
I mean, if you could domesticate a shark to do that shit, I mean, that sounds kind of cool.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, the fact that it can, I don't even know, man. Why would a shark bite a huge cable? Right? They must be really hungry or tripping on some sea mushrooms or something. What's going on there? What's up with the shark biting cables? I don't get it.
Interesting.
Do they like rubber now? Is that what it is? The shark's like, rubber. I like rubber. Is it a mutant shark? Probably. There's been a lot of like.
That's how Godzilla started.
Yeah, there's been a lot of like animals that have been like jumping out of the water and running away from the water. Like I can only imagine. Maybe we're just destroying the ecosystem, and they're all just trying to bounce. They're just like, I need to get out of here.
Or maybe they just found out that we have great food. You know. All right, coming into this next match. Let's see some hustle, baby.
Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about. We be hustling. What? Hustling. I mean, you know what the sharks might be doing is they're trying to bite it and they're hoping that they can download all the information and all the data. That's what's probably going on.
Oh yeah. Or maybe they're also mad because they subscribe to Vietnamese internet. And they're just, couldn't get through.
Yeah, and they're not getting what they paid for.
Yeah. That would I could see that happening, maybe. All right.
So I think we've got China versus Germany in this game, like from internet connections too. So that could also potentially have something to do with the issues, the jumping McJumperson of it all. Oh, as I say that, there's a jumping McJumperson smash or not. Uh-oh.
Okay, this is getting all right. So this is getting really, really difficult to stream.
It's getting real tough.
A bit too real for sure. Okay. We may need to figure this out. What's the play? Let's take a break. I think as much as they want to talk about the sharks, let's figure it out first.
All right, so we are going to go to a quick break, ladies and gentlemen. Stick with us. When we get back, we're going to have the rest of this epic match between Booze and Rin. 1-0 currently for Booze and YXZD. Can Crypto Insiders bring it back? We're going to find out after the break.
Let's go.
Hello, loves, and we're back with some Apeiron. Yeah, I know my accent sucked, but we are back with some more Apeiron. We're gonna give these guys one more shot at it. They're having a little bit of internet problems, a little bit of struggles. The struggle is real, and we're gonna see what happens. We're gonna see. We're giving them as many chances as we've given them. You know, it's been a couple. And if it doesn't work this time, then we're kicking them off the circuit. Bow! Gone. Done.
Boom. Yep.
Forever. Banned. No, I'm joking. We would never do that.
But yeah, let's get into this one and see what the outcome can be. Hopefully, we can finally get a winner out of this because honestly, it has been such a well. It was a happy opening for this game. Honestly,
It was. It was
yeah,
so good. Game one was amazing. It was back and forth. Rin won with like some cool stuff. He was using rays and we were seeing like a little Swiss Army knife of abilities and no rock and rolls. It was quite legendary. And then the shark came and it bit the
yeah.
damn internet cords in the middle of Germany. How? How? I don't even understand. There's not even an ocean there. It's incredible. How do they do it?
Yeah. Don't you just hate it when the sharks come, you know? Like it ruins
Dude, it's
everything
like,
for
you know,
everybody.
Austin Powers, the sharks with laser beams attached to their heads? It
Yeah.
must be one of those sharks, and it must have swam through the Rhine, right? And just like laser beamed the internet cord. That's the only plausible explanation, obviously.
Those dang sharks.
I mean, or it could have been alien. That probably makes more sense. But you know,
Oh,
the
that,
sharks.
that,
I think it was the shark. I think it
that
was the
sounds
shark.
awesome.
Definitely the sharks. So, all right, ladies and gents, Apron Guild Wars. We are about to see if Booze can shut out Rin, who started so strong with his hair so long, and he plays with one hand. So he must, you know, he must be real confident, or he just has maybe he's using hotkeys on his mouse, right? And has everything down on his
That
mouse.
may
That would
be
make
it.
sense.
That makes perfect sense,
Now
actually.
that I'm looking at my mouse, I'm like, actually, there's a lot of buttons on here. He could probably just do it with the mouse.
All right.
All right, but
So
sometimes he uses the keyboard, right? So I'm not sure. Maybe he's just undecided. But here we go.
for sure.
Rin is running in. He's sprinting right at boss. Maybe he's like, I'm gonna go aggressive. Oh boy, Circle of Death is coming. But it's we're still going. We're still go.
Uh,
Ah.
uh,
Come on, you guys can do it. You can do it. I have faith. Ah. Okay, come on. Oh wow,
it-
2,500 damage. That was a lot.
on just that one headshot. Honestly, okay, I think their game is going through, but everything else is just, everything else is like turning into poop right now. But what do you think? You think Rin could still come back from this though?
Oh, absolutely. I think Rin is in this. That's why best of 3 is the way for me, for sure. You want to give the players a chance to adjust and come back and try a new strat or try a new way of doing things. And right now, from what I can see through the Ring of Death, it's pretty even. We've got 3 apostles on both sides, both players pretty high HP, both players using both hands, I assume, and both players still very focused. So it looks like like you said, the lag is probably more on our side.
Not really.
As Rin's,
It is showing
as
right now on the screen. They're not moving once again. Rin's
oh,
making a
there
face.
it is.
All
There
right.
it goes. I
Okay.
jinxed it.
Well,
All right. Well, it looks like we are going to move on to the next match. We're gonna have these guys try to figure it out off stream
yep. Maybe do like a
because it
quick rock
just
paper scissors, just to get it
oh
over with.
no. Oh no, and what a horrible solution. I would
Mm,
feel terrible if that was the solution. But I don't know, man. I don't know. You got to do something, right? I guess you do have
absolutely.
to make some kind of choice.
Something has to work, and yeah, whatever it takes, baby.
Oh, I feel bad for the competitors. This is never what you want to happen. It's not the way. They're probably very frustrated right now. But it's like they're kind of still playing, I think.
I think so. I'm not sure, but I guess in this case, we're gonna have to go on break and move on to the next. And of course, I guess we'll run the Dude Royale while that's out. Is that right?
Yeah, let's run a Dude Royale. Let's get the next game started. Let's get the action rolling. Let's give the people what they came to see, which is Apeiron battles, to the Maximus. And damn, that was unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate for both players. I feel bad.
I see.
Okay, so yeah, their games are working. Their feeds are not. So we're going to just take a quick break. We're going to do a Dude Royale. We're going to jump into the next match. Thank you for sticking with us. We're sorry for the difficulties. Shit happens. The world is a big place, and internet often sucks. pew, 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 pew. And we're back again. And this time we are going to bring you some Fuego action with Avocado Dow versus Anti-God. Biku, tell us about these teams. I know Anti-God has been on the up and up.
Oh, yeah, no, definitely. So, seeing as how they have been performing in the past, and of course, winning so far with their points. Yep. I am expecting, of course, I am expecting the meta to come back right now. Some of the more interesting ones did pass. Honestly, it breaks my heart that we didn't get to see more of Rin and Booze, but now it is going to be Nitrate from Avocado Dow, I think. And yesterday we did see their hard hitter, which was Misin. So yeah, Nitrate. I think he's still playing maybe the Tempest, perhaps, from their clan. One of the rare pures. It could be bringing out old reliable there. And as for Tram An, I think this is the one that I was talking about before. The anti sausage fest contender.
Ah, nice, nice. That is awesome. Well, Anti-God has been doing tingies. They're looking to, move up into that upper half of, or they're in the upper half, but into that upper third, I guess you'd want to say, of teams that are going to leave tonight with like 3 to 4 points, right? That is now the goal. You want to get into that 3 to 4 point range. Or is it no 4 to 5? I'm sorry. 3, 4, you want to be up there at the top. And yesterday, Anti-God came in, got a really nice win. And now Traman, the only girl in the league, that's
Mhm.
going to be exciting. Can Nitrate come through? Or is Traman going to do it? I'm ready to hop into this game. Let's see who brings out their A game and who gets a point on the board for their squad.
Absolutely. So yeah, it's going to be an exciting game for sure. But let's just jump right into it. Let's see if Nitrate can do this pure justice, or will he also fall to Traman? Which actually,
Yeah.
yeah, she did win in her first week on stage. But then again, if you are part of the team and also qualified for this league, yeah, it says a lot already, automatically right off the bat.
Alrighty. It is game time. We were told the players are ready. So let's see it. Let's see it. Let's see it. Let's see it. Put them out there. Give us what we need. There's been so much waiting tonight. We feel so bad for you viewers. We're sorry. It's been a rough one, but we're gonna make it up to you. We promise. We promise. And here we go. Traman, Nitrate, man versus woman. That who's got the big guy on the bottom? That is a huge avatar.
Yep,
What is that?
that is a Tempest.
It looks kind of like a swollen penis head.
Yep,
Like
you don't want to say it,
that's
but
wild.
it's a candlestick. What is going
It's
on?
okay, candlestick.
Okay, Stream is not looking good on the side of Nitrate though. But yeah, like I said, he is playing old reliable. Can we go to Trom On's side of the screen?
All right. Well, I'm not really sure what to do because this is not castable. I'm not even going to try to sugarcoat it. We can't. Yeah. Yeah. I see zip zap orbs. I see zip zap orbs. And a dash. Well, then
What
let's.
is going on?
All right. Well, I guess we're just going to go to break while we try to figure out these technical difficulties, everybody. We're really sorry about this. Um, internet not being good to us today, but we're going to try to figure it out as soon as possible.
Those dang sharks, man.
Alrighty, we are back. There's Biku. There's my little yellow birdie man. And we're going to jump right into this match. I know I've said that a couple times tonight. I promise you, I mean it from the bottom of my heart.
Give the people what they want. They want actual jumping, man. Let's
Lego.
go. Lego, Lego.
Lego. Nitrate and Traman game. We are from Chamang's POV. Going into game one, let's see who's going to bring the hammer. Is it going to be the candlestick? Or is it going to be the little wizardress? She's the wizardress.
Going to be the cars
wearing a dress.
But yeah, Traman has been turning heads ever since her debut. So let's see. Double headshot with the Earth C6. So Resonance Vault versus All Reliable. So what do you make of this? Honestly, using that baby cage just to enter that Earth C6, pretty good. However, it's not gonna benefit her anything because since there's no apostles inside. But what do you make of this matchup?
I mean, I think that there's a reason why it's meta. I think obviously Old Faithful has a chance and can do this with the right pressure. But I think Traman is going to be in a good position here because that late game, you're going to have a huge zone to hide in. And we saw Rollo do it really well in the big tournament, diving in and out, but it's really difficult to do. And then the shields go up, and you have to time so many things as the Gustwind player.
Absolutely. So yeah, okay. So Leaping Shield Bonk being hovered right now. Definitely going for some sort of combo play. He doesn't hit either, but I think there was a stun from the Hunter that puts him in place. First Gustwind coming out of Nitrate into the Tailwind dash, but doesn't find any feathers in return. Goes for a second ARC5, but will this one hit this time, though? Trying to punch her into the corner to maybe get some feathers in there. But, welcome to more damage than the feathers.
They hit, though. There were some big hits there. Traman taking some massive damage. Dropping, looking for the vault, almost getting stunned twice there. So good job on waiting on the vault, being very patient. And Traman has a huge advantage on the apostles. But as we know from back in the day, that's kind of okay when you're playing with Gustwind because you're going to be able to just be super aggressive. But I feel like Traman is going to be able to hide behind, her stun circles like that one, her vaults, and her apostles, and it's going to be very, very difficult for Nitrate to finish this.
Oh yeah, for sure. So here comes the zone, though. Tailwind's going to be used, not canceling anything out. Traman still has all of the headshots at the ready, uses the root trap slide, gets him in place, does not get any value for the Earth C5. Honestly, Nitrate is literally on the ropes right now, but if he can make an assassination play, he's going to definitely get this win. But Traman, definitely in full control. Earth C6, and the zone is close too.
Yeah, this is that zone I was talking about. And then when you have all your apostles on the player, they're going to take a lot of damage. If they step out, if they step in to the vault, it's going to just be very, very painful. So Traman dropping the traps, dropping the baby cages, and there it is. Traman is going to take game one, playing it very patiently. She was down to low HP for quite a long time, but that apostle advantage did come through in the end.
For sure. All right. GG's for Traman. Already 1-0. One more game to make it a clean win. And then, of course, moving forward to the second round. But can she close this off, or will Nitrate adjust to this?
Oh, I think based on game one,
Chief
Nitrate.
Was that your fan? I'm sorry. What am I hearing?
No, I yawned. Or do you still hear something? Hello?
One moment. Okay, sorry. It was from video. It was from the stream. I'm sorry. Somebody was not muted.
Was very close, and Nitrate could have pulled that for sure. I think Nitrate needs to do a little better job in the early game, keeping the game a little closer, or getting more damage on Traman.
That's true, but it is difficult. He did come close, but he did expend like 2 air C5s just to get not even any feathers in there. Tried to do everything he can, but Tryman is a slippery snake and could not get anything could not get any feathers in there for any early damage, leading to the late game to Nitrate's demise. So he needs to be a bit more quicker here.
Yeah, you need to get those perfect combos as we've seen so many times from the Sharpies, the Rollos, and the 1437s, right? The
Of
Naylets,
course.
where they just like soup, they jump around the map, and as they do certain moves, their feathers just dominate their opponents. It's hard. It's a very, very high risk, high reward style of play. But again, you see Treman getting a little bit low on HP, but having so much map control and dropping the rock and roll right into the face of Nitrate as Nitrate comes in, and Nitrate is not able to get the feathers on target. Tran An using the zip zaps, using the rock and rolls, and just keeping her distance.
Yep. So keeping the distance is definitely good, but definitely bad for Nitrate. Literally just 1v1ing all of his apostles right now. So it's kind of too late right now. So the problem here is that Nitrate is now deciding to turn onto Tram An's apostles a little bit late into the game. This is something he should have thought about in the early game. If he wasn't able to do it in the early game, come late game when you're surrounded, it's gonna be difficult for you to even do anything. So Trauma just needs to keep distance, Earth C6, and just wait for the win to come.
Yeah, and this time Traman has so much HP. She's just in a even better spot than last time. The circle is small. I mean, Nitrate also is in a better spot, right? And being very aggressive here. Actually, Nitrate doing a great job putting the pedal to the metal, getting out of the way of the rock and roll. And look at this, Nitrate now dropping some massive feathers in Tram Ann's face. This is not good for Tram Ann. She looks like she might drop. She needs a big play here.
Oh my god, the reversal and the return, the baby cage to slow down Nitrate, forced to go outside of the zone. He almost had it. Tailwinds right back in there, has the Earth C1 to maybe get the stun. But yeah, Nitrate kind of sort of had it, but the Zip Zap Orb might just be the nail in the coffin and give Charmander the win. But is this it? Is that it? It is.
Sorta had it, is exactly what I was thinking.
Yep.
That was a perfect example of kind of sort of had it, but just didn't at the end. Wow. Tram Ann with an impressive game, too. That was sick. Well played.
Well played indeed by Tram Ann there. And yeah, GG's. I'm curious to see what Nitrate is going to be doing to, of course, get around this, seeing as the competitor definitely has the upper hand when it comes to the late game. So come early game, maybe think about taking out his apostles early game instead. Maybe that could have been it, because he did literally a repeat of the first round.
I mean, that was pretty intense. That was well played. That was a good matchup. I'm actually really excited to watch these two fight again. I mean, this is the battle of the AGs, right? This is the Avocado Guild versus the Anti-God, and AG versus AG means there can only be one. Only AG one of these teams is going to leave. Yeah, this is the action guilds right here going against each other. And one of them's going to leave this week as the AG champ, and the other one is going to leave the week as the AG, not going to say anything mean, not champ. Dumroy. Hey, there can only be one champ, right? But, and it looks like, Anti-God is up 1-0 from yesterday in sets and 1-0 in games. So if Tranan can bring this home, then Anti-God will be the AGs of the week.
Absolutely. But yeah, so much fate in here. Honestly, Traman, ever since her debut, it's always been like, okay, everyone's just rooting for her now because, of course, yeah, it's a first to see. It's a first to see a woman to go on stage and, of course, kick ass as well. And yeah, I'm definitely all for it. I mean, we have seen other people. We have seen females in the game, but not in like the competitive scene. Right?
It reminds me of Kara Cute back in the Axie days.
Oh, but Carrot Cute is
When
built differently, dude. She was playing in Hearthstone.
it doesn't matter. It was back in the day when I was Axie GG, we were doing the thing. He came in and the first tournament we lost that wasn't to YGG was to Kara Cute, and she carried, and I was like, wow, it was kind of like this. And everyone was rooting for her. Even I was kind of rooting for her as the guy that she beat. I was like, but if we do lose, we better lose to her. And now we're all friends. She's awesome, and she is built different. You're not wrong.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, yeah, like I said, definitely built different. But yeah, it is. But maybe coming into this game, the TCG side of it. But then again, if you do just purely play TCG, this might be a bit more confusing for you because, of course, there's the real time strategy aspect of it. But enough of that. Let's get into the game. Right now, we are on Nitrate's POV, not as good as Trauma's POV. Can we switch over to that POV instead?
Yeah, if possible, that would be coolio. But it does look like Nitrate is being fairly aggressive here and doing some good damage to Treman early on.
Oh yeah. So I mean, good damage. They still need to, of course, make it last long into the mid game. Not a lot of pressure coming out once again from Nitrate, and that's really it. Once you get that early pressure, maybe taking them to half health at least, you can just keep hammering it on with your zip zap orbs and your auto attacks. But if we're not going to be seeing that, it's going to be very difficult for you to actually apply any pressure come late game.
And now is when we see all those apostles start becoming pestles. They're just so they're just everywhere, right? Everywhere you go, left, right, center, there's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you're like, I'm going to go for, the avatar. And nope, you're not actually. You're going to get swarmed on by everything. And Tranan, full HP, now starting to throw the rock and rolls from far away, keeping her distance and juking all the gust winds.
I mean, he just juked everything, and once again, Nitrate in the ropes. Traman is just way too tanky for him. Already at a quarter health. Residence Vault being casted while inside the baby cage, preventing Nitrate from even trying anything. And yeah, it is looking amazing right now for Traman and not looking good for Nitrate at all. So the difference in the fight is extremely night and day. So there it is. So, what could be the play
Nitrate
here?
looks frustrated.
I'm
Nitrate
frustrated for him
looks
too.
frustrated.
Traman is very tanky. I would be frustrated too. I mean,
I
everything
feel
he
like
did, he scrapped.
Nitrate needs to go way more aggressive early on.
Absolutely, absolutely.
I think he just has to go all in aggro. Because like early game, she's just killing all his apostles and he's not really doing anything. Or just go with no apostles from the start, right? And just 1v5 and just go. Don't let the circle get small. Because once the circle gets small, it's so hard for the Gustwind player to be able to get in there and do anything.
Absolutely. All right. So right off the bat, Earth C6, right on top of two apostles. Not gonna get one out of there, but Nitrate does go for the switcheroo, gets one out of there, and yeah, this time Nitrate is focusing off the apostles, starting off with this Guardian. But is this actually good enough? I think it is. So already at half health, but then decides to turn towards Traman with that headshot play. Didn't find anything, not the headshot, not the tailwind. So yeah, all of that mana expended for nothing, and Traman is looking healthy once again.
Yeah, that might have been a time to just keep going for that Guardian, get a kill right off the bat, right? Try to just not be in a 1v5 later. And instead decides to use like 8 mana on nothing. That's rough.
That is definitely rough. But yeah, Traman just looking like what do you call that? The strongest freaking shield in the game right now, not allowing any damage to come through. Honestly, the second match of the first round, did kind of show some damage there. That was a lot more closer than the previous. But even though Traman did win that, I think that was the one moment that I did see that I did see Charman sweat a little bit because of the late game aggression.
Yeah, you're right. That was a moment where it looked like, oh boy, what's about to happen? And Nitrate doing a decent job here, getting in some damage. Nice feathers right there, but he's going to need to do that like 4 more times.
4 more times, 3 more times, or maybe 2, but the Earthsea 1 is just way too much for Nitrate. That's another end to a headshot. Oh my god, it's not looking good for him. Double volley to zone him out. Following the double volley is Nitrate, not looking at the map, and he just gets hit by those random arrows, and that's going to be game.
Cram and coming out with the quick and dirty 4-0, saying, we are the AG of the week. You cannot stop us. You are watching me destroy all the boys. Look at her go. Well done. Congratulations. Good try from Nitrate. Tried to put the pedal to the metal, tried to be aggressive in that last game, but it was not enough. The Apostles were too strong. Tram and getting to the late game, zoning out Nitrate, and then doing the Rizia, just dropping rock and rolls in the chinny area.
That's true. I mean, yeah, Nitrate did bring bring the giant hat, but Traman did bring out the giant freaking Earthsea 6, which led to her win. It was painful. It was difficult. Honestly, if I was in the same situation as Nitrate, I would be hella frustrated too, just trying to figure out how am I going to get through this impenetrable shield. There it is. That's the one I was thinking about. Impenetrable shield.
Impenetrable Schmield. There you go, brother. You got it. The Schmield is impenetrable. So, everyone, if you are ready for some Dude Royale, we're going to be giving away a Apostle ticket. No golden ones tonight, right?
I think so. I'm not sure, but maybe somebody will suddenly say it could be a gold. But right now we are raffling out some Apostle tickets, baby. So if you're watching through X, if you're watching through the stage, make sure to go to the twitch.tv/Apeiron NFT to be part of the raffle. Be one of the dudelings at the bottom and fight for an Apostle ticket, baby.
You gotta fight for your right to get tickets. 103.9 Asta FM. All right, everybody. We're going to be right back. Make sure to watch your little person down there. Duel it out. One of you is going to leave the arena covered in blood, but with a new ticket. So stay tuned, and we'll see you in a couple minutes.
See ya.
Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. We are back, and our next match is going to be a barn burner. We've got my boys, the Boot Nations, coming out tonight. It's going to be Bins holding it down, and I'm excited for this. I am excited for this. He's going to be playing against Alig 7777
Oh my
from
googly goo.
SFG.
Let's go.
What do you know about SFG? What do you know about 7777? What you know?
SFG about 7777. Not a lot. I just know about the guild. A lot of foresties.
A lot of
Literally
foresties.
making a
Okay.
lot of foresties. That's it. But Boot Nation, I know a lot about Boot Nation. I know a lot about Bins. Bins is a hard hitter, doesn't give up, family man with a great haircut for sure. But yeah,
That's what
uh,
I was just thinking. I was thinking about his haircut literally when you said it, bro. Get out
yep.
of my mind. Get out of my mind. Stealing my
uh,
thoughts, Biku. That
oh,
was
okay,
creepy,
okay.
man. That was
Ice,
creepy. You
ice
stole
bath,
it.
ice baths, and
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
squats. A lot
Oh,
of
okay,
squats.
okay. A lot
All right.
of
A lot of squats,
funny.
weighted
To be
squats.
fair, you're not far off. A lot of ice baths and a lot of leg workouts. You're very correct. So
Lunges,
well done.
lunges in front of women because they think it's hot. Lunges.
Lunges in front of women because you're funny, bro. Oh. I just do the
Uh,
lunge walk over the boulevard at the beach, you know? I just like lunge walk the whole way. Just so people stare at me like, what is this guy doing? He's crazy. And then they're like, damn, he's been doing that for a while. And then I'm
dang,
just like,
okay.
damn, my butt's sore. My gluteus maximuses are burning.
Oh yeah. Well, what else isn't burning? But let's go ahead and burn into this match. Are they ready, baby? I'm just excited to see Boot Nation right now, and of course, if Boot Nation goes up, and also Meditate goes up, they would currently be tied for second place once again. So yeah, three teams tying up for second place is insane. And Ancient Eight does have a game today, but they're looking really strong too.
Ancient Eight is looking unbeatable. I mean, every time I'm casting, I just get to cast Khan because he never loses. But I know Claudius is an absolute monster, and Zach is actually like their end game boss, right? So, you know, Claudius is the best performer in the ranked seasons. And then on the other hand, you have Zach who comes in and just dominates in every tournament. So they're stacked.
Very stacked indeed. All right, once again, there he is. There's the Benzu.
There's the haircut.
Alex 777. Yep, like I said, there's the Foresty. I think he is playing all reliable right now, but he does have the double follow up, and also is that a guardian and a warrior? Can't. Oh no, it is a rogue, baby. So interesting plays. Follow up into the AC5. Not wasting any time here. Gets the second follow up right there. Gets the return, and oh my god, that's what you expect Nitrate to do earlier. Honestly.
What? I saw it, but what? That was brutal. That was perfectly played. That was getting full value for your feathers right there. You knock them up, you sprint in, you throw out the feathers, you wait for 1 or 2 seconds, you throw out another knock up, and the feathers return, and they're basically dead. That was insane. Alec is sitting there like, what?
What?
Huh?
He just looked away
What?
just like you, man, and he has no idea what just freaking happened. Calling Dr. Bins, that was surgical precision right there. Less than 30 seconds and time. The heart's already out of its socket, and we're going to round two.
I mean, his eyeballs are laying in front of him in a pool of his intestines, and the heart has been eaten and thrown on the grill. That was brutal. Bins went in and just absolutely demolished in game one. So let's see what Alec can do here in game two.
Oh yeah, very excited to see what he can what he can do for sure.
Right now, we're seeing some zippy zappies, but they're both kind of just focusing on the apostles. Bin's not going for the insta crush like last game.
Okay, good. Okay, that's what you want to see. Because honestly, Insta Crush is well, of course, it's not good to see, absolutely. But seeing as
It
how
was pretty
he's doing
impressive.
way better, he's lasting longer for sure. But here comes
I
another
mean,
Vince
that's what
special.
she always wanted, right? That's what she always wanted. So he finally is pulling it off. But still, half life here for a Alec is it's getting a little bit scurry.
Okay, but speaking of Scurry, look at that really tiny cold water ritual. I think that's like a level 3, level 4. I have this. It's the tiniest ice bath ever, but he is
I don't
following
even
it up with an
see it. It's
Earthsea
so
6.
small.
Yep. I
Where
guess.
is it? Micro P. Da 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 micro. What the? What?
Oh my god! Once
They
again, Ben's just showing him what's up.
That was meltage right there. That was it feels like Bins may be on another level here. You know what I'm
That was
saying?
that was criminal. That was
Mike,
painful to
that was a
watch.
he just made a micro puddle out of him. Like that was rough. That was tough. That was some stuff right there.
Yep. You
All
may be a
right,
foresty,
AC5
but
god.
Ben's brought the grass cutters today. 1-0 Bood Nation right now. Can SFG get back into this? Need to make some adjustments on that, or maybe add some more points on that cold water ritual. Because that was kind of embarrassing. When I saw him, I'm like, is that a cold water ritual? Or is that a freaking puddle? Honestly, I used
It
to
was
jump
a
in
it
those
was
as
a
a kid.
cold it was a cold water puddle right there. That's what it was. It was a baby's ice bath. It was a baby's ice bath. That's what we're gonna go with. So the baby's ice bath was not effective. I don't think that's the play. I think there should be a more efficient skill put into that slot.
Oh yeah. But anywho's Reno, let's get into the next one. Hopefully we can figure this back up. But yeah, seeing as Bins literally closes off each game the moment he decides to close off the game, I mean, and 777 has just been playing defensively the entire time. In the beginning, he didn't even know what Bins was capable of, and when he found out, he lasted a bit long. But then when Bins locks in, it's just over. So got to be more aggressive. Got aggressive with the defensives there. Got to be more. We need honestly, you need a bigger cold water ritual because literally Bins can just walk around it.
Size does matter. It doesn't matter what people say. Its size
No, she
absolutely
said it
matters.
was fine, Chief. She said it was fine.
I'm talking about the pool.
Me,
Jesus, you
me
little
too.
perv.
Me too. Me too, dude.
Okay, well, some people want more than a puddle. I understand that, and that's okay. That's okay. That's acceptable. But we need to see something here from SFG.
Mhm.
Or Boot Nation is just going to be very happy to march up into that second place spot with Meditate, unless, of course, Deoric can come through with a upset later tonight.
Oh my goodness.
Imagine that.
Well, I don't know about that because Meditate is bringing out the 3-0 master himself, the one-man army, the one-man army equating to 0, which is 0.
The one-man army equating to 0. Wow, that's some new math.
Oh
I
yeah,
like it.
dude. Yeah, dude. I've been
I like it.
practicing.
I like
I know
it.
what I know what a number 5 is now.
Dude, you're savage, bro. All right,
Wait,
Alec, Bins. Bins is looking way too happy right now. He's looking a little bit red. Maybe he had a drink, or maybe he went outside and touched some grass. Either way, looking good, looking healthy. Got a new fade as well. That's definitely a fresh fade. Well done, sir. Well done. And do you think he's gonna be able to come in here and raffle stomp again like that?
we'll see. We'll see. Because honestly, Benz is looking really powerful right now. He's been playing this build ever since he got a hand of it in the very beginning, and he has been, of course, polishing this. He's mastered the timing. He's mastered when to go in there, to come out there. Literally, that cold water ritual is really putting me off. I'm so sorry.
Wow, and it only lasts for like 5 seconds. It's so adorable. What
She
is
said
going
it
on?
was
That
fine.
it is. It's fine. It's adorable. That's also what she said. That it's adorable when she finds it. Um, sorry,
um,
what? I mean, when she steps in it. Dude,
what?
it's that's cute. That is really cute, and I don't think. Oh my God, Alec took his hands off the. Why is everyone taking their hands off of the thing today? What is
I
going
think to
on?
show
Did he just
frustration.
jump onto the magic bomb on purpose?
I don't know. I think that's what the frustration is about because he didn't see the magic bomb, just steps on it. And yeah, honestly, when you, I guess the moment they start throwing hands is the moment they're just frustrated. They made a play that didn't benefit them at all. So really, really good for Bins right now. Really showing him who's boss. I think that glasses might be cheating, kind of like the ones that they use in that Olympic shooting thing, because Vince has been precise in when he goes in for the charge and goes in for the kill. Literally no time wasted.
Yeah, well, holy shit is all I can say. Holy shit. Bins coming through, and I think this could be it. And this could be Bood Nation putting another point on the board, which is all they came to do tonight. And with $100,000 up for grabs in the C region, all these players are going to be battling it out to get some of that cheddar. Uh-oh,
Did
magic
he just
bomb
step on
again.
that on purpose again? I'm sorry. I think he just gave up because literally died to another magic bomb. My guy, Mr. 777, he's just gone. Chief, are you there? Hello?
Uh,
Chief? Okay.
oh, oh, oh. I'm a pixelated monster. Pixelated monster. All right, well, Bins coming through with a dominant performance, coming through with the 4-0. Boot Nation taking the point. SFG is going to have to go back to the drawing board on that one. So we're going to take a quick break. We're going to get into our final match, which is going to be Deoric versus Meditate. And we're also going to drop a little dude royality for you guys. Let's see that fatality. We'll be right back. Boom, boom, boom. I want it in my room. Biku, we're back for our final match of the night. And we've got 103.9 Asta FM always in our headphones. How are you feeling? This is the match, Deoric versus Meditate. The winner is going to take the lead on the leaderboards between the two.
Oh my goodness. But of course, this isn't the first time they fought. The first time they fought was way back in Apeiron Guild Wars. I think it was, I'm not sure if it was semis or but it wasn't the losers bracket. The first time they fought, I think Zero did one, and then they all lost to Yui. And then at the second time around, Zero just wipes them all out, like without a second. But have they already figured Zero out? Can they finally divide by zero here? We'll see for sure today.
Can they divide by zero? That is the question. What is the common denominator tonight? We're about to find out. Deoric has had some time to train, some time to prepare, and we're going to see if that time has paid off. That's really what it's going to come down to, because we know that Meditate has put in the time. We know that they are very, very, not just good at the game, but very legendary, epic, dominant. What are some other words that we could throw out there? They're pretty damn sick at Apeiron.
For sure. Sick at Apeiron, sick at whatever it is they do. And yeah, we're all gamers here, but can Anch get through Zero? Let's go. Let's see. Let's start it up. Let's get into this. Honestly, I've only fought Zero once so far in ladder, and it's been very frustrating to fight him because I play those tiny ghosts that you hate so much, the Water C3, and he plays the passive that reduces the duration of you getting stunned or taunted, and it screws up my combo. So yeah, frustrations there. Let's see how it goes in the competitive scene.
All right, nice timing. There it is. Anch, Zero. Zero's looking swole. Zero, you've been working out. Were you and Kusewa's too? You guys have been working out? Is that what's been going on? You guys getting stacked, getting swole out there while you're gaming? Okay, I see you. That's what's up. That's what's up. All right, they're going to go into game one. Deoric, Meditate, fighting for that number 1 spot, or number 2 spot, I'm sorry, because Ancient 8 is just been on a level of their own, undefeated in all the Guild Wars so far.
Yep, so far so good for Ancient 8. One of the OG investors, of course. Actually, most of their players just came in during PvP. Definitely the best time to get onboarded into Apeiron, into the competitive scene. Anch coming in with the Earth C6. Zera's seen this before. He's seen it again, and leaps out the Apostles out of there. Except the Warrior.
He's saying, move, bitch. Get out the way. Get out the way. What? Get out the way. Oh, no. The fight's out. Okay, here we go. Here we go. They're zipping, they're zapping, and oh wait, what? The rock and roll hit him in the face, but it didn't seem to do anything. That was odd. But oh my goodness, Zero just going in and dropping bombs, running into a ball though, and now trying to get the stun. Everyone's getting stunned up left and right.
Yep, honestly, oh my god, that second one was massive. And honestly, when it comes to Zero playing these warriors like a god, it's just very difficult for anybody to actually fight against him. All of these warriors has, I think, thick lad. So yeah, so Anch can't even get around them. And he does have the Earth C6, but it's like Zero is the one with the upper hand on the Apostles at the moment. 2 Apostles versus 4. Yep, and a Hoarder held to boot, so gonna be hard for Anch.
Zero's even walking into the vault and messing around like, haha, I don't care. I'm untouchable. Look at him. There he goes. There he goes right through the vault, zipping and zapping, rocking, rolling. And Anch is in trouble. He's going to need to make some big plays here because Zero is just ticking down his life, 1 slam and 1 ball at a time.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so that's kind of like a difficult Honestly, kind of saw it as somewhat of a rookie mistake. I don't see the reason why he needed to walk that close to that one guardian. Get made him in range for that leaping shield bonk. Gets the stun in, but Anch is kind of sort of playing this a bit well. But Zero has had enough and just goes in for the tailwind and to the zip zap orb and into a rock. Could this be the one?
Oh, but right there, Aunch doing a lot of damage, but Zero follows up with the double balls to the chin, and that is the win in game one. Zero taking out Aunch. But Aunch fought really well there. That was really well done. Especially at the end.
Well done indeed. Honestly, at the end, he did last long enough, but the problem definitely is still trying to survive towards the very end there. Anch, with Anch trying to get away from some early aggression. Welcome to the slam, automatically being hovered, dashes forward. That is perfectly timed, but the value isn't there. He does find the warrior and the guardian. Guardian gets out of there, and both of them are right back in once again. So no range apostles, by the way, on the side of Zero.
Oh, that's a good point. He's just going big boys, thickums, McGickums, throwing him into that melee. And, that seems to be working really well. And when you have so much HP and shield on the map, it's really hard for the opponent to chip through it.
For sure. Okay, and Anch now with a quarter health, trying to equalize the damage in between the avatars. Not something I would expect you to do, honestly, because of course I would expect you to be focusing on the apostles instead. I think. Okay, wait. Okay, so I'm seeing those apostles actually go after the avatar. I think he has what you call it. He has that passive where the apostles will go for you. I think this is sheer will. If you deal damage to the enemy avatar, they go towards your to the enemy avatar.
Oh, that's kind of cool. I like that. That's an interesting little passive. And you can definitely use that to your advantage. You know what I'm saying? That's cool. We like little tricky things like that.
Absolutely, and to mix it up with last dude standing, dang, that's gonna be a ton of damage, especially if you misstep towards that warrior sword. Oh my god, 2,800 damage being eaten. Um, Zero taking a lot of damage in this early game into mid game, and yeah, that's one rock. Ange looks like he's gonna get a game off of Zero.
Hey, he seems to have put in the time and he is up by so much HP. If Zero was able to bring this one back, that would be absolutely incredible. And he's doing a decent job right here. He is getting off a lot of damage, but he is super low. Nice hit. And look at this. Zero not out yet. Still diving in, still getting in damage. That could be the zip zap that ends it though. But nice fight back from Zero right there. That was a sick game.
Oh my god. Honestly, I think it all started with that one headshot. He kind of overstepped his welcome, kind of got a bit overconfident there. And yeah, that was literally almost 3,000 damage for free. And maybe Zero can definitely come back here now that he's realized that, oh, okay, this guy is no joke. But interestingly enough, Zero is now bringing out the double warrior and one hunter this time. So forced him to bring out a range, but no more guardians though.
Oh, nice start right off the bat. Just doing some insta damage. That was cheap and efficient. Well done by Zero. He needs like 6 more of those and the game's over. Joking. Okay, here we go. Zero's now even going to use those ranger shots, those hunter shots, and we're going to be able to see some action here. I think Zero's going to try to finish out the series from here. I just have this feeling. I don't think he's going to lose another game.
Absolutely, but who knows for sure? I mean, there's still going to be a round two. Could be a chance for Anch to adjust if he does get the opportunity to do so. Tailwind finds nothing. Headshot finds nothing either. But oh my goodness, Zero took that headshot for free though, and not looking good for him on his side.
Yeah, you can't be taking headshots like that. They are extremely powerful. And, if you can get that combo going, it can be demoralizing for anybody in the game. But right now, HP is pretty even on both sides. Both players really seem to be, moving well. They both are in a flow. Both players took a chunk of damage right there.
Ooh.
And now Zero is starting to rock and roll. And it's
yeah.
becoming a little bit of a problem for Ange. Here we go. Zero's getting the pressure going. Oh, and the
my
big cancel the vault.
Cancels the vault in that split second. Oh my goodness, that is a lot to take in and a lot to adjust to right now for the side of Ange. It was looking good in the second round, but Zero has had enough. No more playing games. It is over. That's a point for Meditate going into round 2 for match point.
That was a lot to take in, and it definitely did not fit. That was a dominating drop right there. Canceling that vault was huge, and at the end, like, there was just nothing Ange could do. Zero went berserker mode.
Oh yeah. Now, what adjustments can they make here? I'm not sure. But on the side of honestly, in the round that Zero did lose a game, he it was because of a headshot. He did take another free headshot in the third round, but it didn't make the same outcome though. So could this just be could that just be a fluke, or maybe he can make a repeat? That's literally the only way.
Yeah, I mean, headshots do huge damage, right? So if you can just, maybe that's the play for Ange, is just to really focus on getting those combos. Don't waste those cards and make sure you get that 2,000 plus damage, or else Zero is just going to be too far ahead. And if Zero can play free and aggressive, you are in trouble.
Oh yeah, but seeing as how the headshot really didn't matter that much at all, maybe changing out the game, because that one switch from the Guardian into the Hunter was a bit interesting. Made that game a lot more faster. The first round, somewhat of a close call getting into that zone, but the third round, really the moment when Zero did lock in, that was the point where it all just turned to shit for Anch. Like, not a single step, even that specific Earth 6, like upon casting, split second, poof, just canceled.
Yeah, that was rough timing because Zero had already thrown out the rock and roll. I don't even think that was necessarily a prediction. I think that was just an attack from Zero that had perfect timing for when Anch went and played that card. A very unfortunate, because that is like a 7 mana mega fart, right? Like, that just makes you feel so bad, because instead of their apostles now being dead or close to it, they're just running around causing havoc and, not letting you have a good time, basically.
Not gonna have a good time.
You're not gonna have a good time. You're not gonna have a good time. Hey, you're not gonna have a good time. You're not gonna have a good time. What? 103.9 Asta FM.
Chugga.
I can't get that out of my head now. We're like a really, broken radio station. We don't know the lyrics. We don't have the voice. Well, I don't have the voice. You do. You're quite the singing machine, my friend, I gotta say.
Am I now? Thank you. Oh my god.
Yeah, bro. Have you heard yourself? And how the hell did you get your icon to have like a pirate hat and those pirate swords? And why are they moving? What is going on with your icon?
Oh, my icon. This is a Discord thing. Not hashtag not sponsored. Um, it just happens when I talk. So yeah, it's gonna be moving around. I have more other stuff. Anything to bling myself out makes me look different in Discord.
You're funny, bro. I didn't even know that was like a thing, and you come out here looking like a pirate with headphones on.
Oh yeah.
And where are the pupils of your eyes?
Oh, the pupils of my eyes. Honestly, we're just looking for whatever to talk about at this point. We're just bored, Chief. All right, okay. Game is up. Finally. Yeah, because my eyes is because it's in the lore. A dude with opened eyes is enlightened. That's why my eyes are lighting up.
Wow. Can you teach me something, Senpai? Enlighten me, please. I want to open my eyes. Okay, yeah. Tell me more.
What?
Nice.
Absolutely.
That
Yes.
that was good. I feel lighter.
You're welcome. You're welcome, my son.
Thank you, Sensei Biku-san.
Iku-san.
All right, here we go. Oh my God, what happened? Did Ange start with a handicap? Did he start with less HP? Is that what happened here?
Honestly, I think he was enlightened as well, and he just took everything. Zero was not
Well,
playing games this round, and then just decided to just win. I guess. Honestly, I was just
he's
looking away as well. I was just trying to figure out what the hell am I going to say to you to enlighten you. But hey, guess it worked. Now meditate is 1 point up. They're not playing any games. They want to recover top spot once again.
Ange is gonna be enlightened. He's gonna be floating up to heaven at this point. Zero's gonna end it. He's gonna fatality attack him. That was nuts. I don't even know what happened, to be honest. It was just probably a bunch of smashes and slams, and then he probably threw in like a headshot, and then it was over, or a bowling ball. That's what it was. It was a rock into the roll into the. Oh, Zip Zap does get played. It is not canceled, but almost.
Oh my goodness, Ange just walking. Oh, I'm sorry. Walking into the mouth of the beast there. Insane. Taking half health automatically. He has no way to heal from this except for a wild growth, so that's gonna be difficult.
He's woking for sure.
Walking.
Like he's woking up right now and he's confused,
Oh,
confuddled, and about to be turned into a puddle. And I'm not talking about that tiny little, water C4. He's going to be turned into a puddle of guts and no glory right here.
oh
Zero
my
took
goodness.
that one loss to the chin and now has just oh my, what in the
Was that a
what?
2.5k last dude standing auto attack? That is insane. So yeah, he was woking. You know what they say? Once you go woking, you go broking. Your neck.
Yeah,
Or
he went broking.
yeah.
That was insane. The last dude standing too strong, and honestly, Zero has just been an absolute hero for Meditate. He's been a savage, and he did it again. He
Savage.
dropped one game. Yeah, he savaged it for sure. But he ended it strong. You got to say, you got to be proud of the man.
Yep, definitely. Honestly,
I think he's
proud
gonna
on
go do
proud
some
on both
push-ups now.
sides.
He's looking stacked, like I said.
Hey, but look at the bright side. He got one game off of Zero. Zero playing like an absolute unit right now and just deleting him, not even allowing the zone to appear. Like he didn't want the zone to appear, made Anch's HP disappear, and that is already a point for Meditate. Once again, tied for second along with Bood Nation, and Ancient 8 is still at first place right now. So until and unless Meditate and Ancient 8 do match up at some point, that's the only time that we're going to see some changes in the scene.
No, not necessarily. Meditate is down a point, right? So, they could lose to Boot Nation, for example, potentially. What if they
That,
lost a game? What if they lost a point?
that's true. That's true. But this is me assuming that Meditate and Ancient 8 are, maybe they are each other's kryptonite, but who knows? Who knows, right?
We'll see what Bins has to say about that. He's going to get another haircut before his match next week, just to make sure he's always freshed up and ready to rumble. But I think that's it for tonight, everybody. Thank you guys all for coming out. We appreciate you very, very much. And there will be another show tomorrow, the final night of this week's 3-day event. So, stay tuned. Make sure to get in your 10 matches minimum. And we're going to see you right here tomorrow night. You guys have a great night, day, whatever it is out there. And
All right. Good night to everybody. Mwah, mwah.
Mwah, mwah, mwah. Later, everybody. Appreciate you. And make sure to jump to get that last star. Somebody get the star. Jump, 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 jump around. All right, guys.
Jump,
You're
jump.
not going to jump? Then sucks for you. Someone will get it eventually. We love you. We appreciate you. Thank you, Apeiron, for letting us do this, for putting this up, for giving everyone something to fight for, something to do during these crazy markets. And, get some sleep, everybody. We will see you very soon.
See ya.